Hello everyone, welcome back to some more LA Noire. Last time we completed the last case in the Vice desk. Manifest Destiny was its name. And now we're actually going to the last desk of the game. That's right, these, I think 5 to 6 cases are the last one. So, yeah, we're nearly over. Oh, it's this one, yeah. Sorry. I had to replay the Naked City over again because it was too long, and yeah, that's why the video was edited. But whatever, let's forget about that now and head into the Gas Man. Alright, let's do this. I've taken what, 26. Last time I recorded was the 23rd? Tuesday? What the what? Yo. What did I do yesterday? No. What? I didn't... Whatever. Whatever. I thought I recorded something yesterday. I thought I... Whatever.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
One little twist. She was 13 if she was a day.
Alright. I guess first we'll investigate the Steffen's house fire. Yeah, it's first up on the list. Oh, this way.
I didn't want to arrest the kid.
Oh, there he is.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Vice.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Ah. That's it. Oh wow, this isn't even a real exit. Whatever. At least it has the coolest car. Oh, wait. Why am I driving? No. Can't have this video be too long.
You know the way. You can drive.
But to me, I think the Vice cases are my least favorite, to be honest.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else?
Yeah, Herschel Biggs is... Well... I'm not sure if you could say... Well, actually, I would say he's my least favorite partner out of all of them. Because he's the last one. We don't get any real development with him, or... You know what I mean? Camaraderie. You know, with all the other characters, we get at least, some of that, but with Biggs, no. And I guess that's kind of the way they designed it, but...
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry Lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Right. Anyways, I believe it was to the left here. Is that it? I don't remember much from the Vice cases, to be honest.
Solve the case. Book some
Insta-heat.
barfly for the murder.
That was
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
last time we saw it. That was back in what's it called? That was back in the traffic cases. Wow. Sorry, this is like mostly new to me because I've only done the arson cases once. Like, there's only one case out of the arson's desk that I actually remember. But yeah. Huh? 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 There was only one clue? Okay. I mean, well, I guess that makes sense. I mean, the entire house is burnt down. What exactly do you expect to find? But one clue? Whatever. So the insta-heat thing was recently serviced. Sabotage, perhaps? Wow. It's like there's nothing left. Well, yeah, it's an arson case, duh. Yeah, so what? Recently serviced, so is the serviceman the guy that did it? Trying to sabotage his house for some reason?
Isn't that the cop?
Ah. Anyways, where's the person now? Oh, it's these guys, okay.
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but
Catalina
we'll need
Island.
to speak to the issuing agent.
Oh. After date issue, what? September 18th. 3 nights. September 19th. Okay. They came back. So this takes place on September 19th, 20, 21. So this is like September 22nd or something today. Huh. So this entire game takes place over a year? Huh.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Well, we have the flyer, and that's true. But, I mean, what contest did she enter? Like, she just randomly got a flyer saying, "Congratulations, you won something." It's, like, that sounds like a scam or something like that.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer.
Oh.
Lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. Now, my house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Tell him it gave him some money if you can see. But yeah, somewhat, I think, because the suburban redevelopment is supposed to try and bulldoze everything now, right? And this guy's the holdout, so maybe they made up the competition, and then... Yeah, maybe they made up the competition, then said they'd win, then while they're gone, burn down the place. That way, they have to leave, and they can just bulldoze everything else.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks.
Alright. I guess we can go look at the Sawyer house fire. We'll have to talk about the travel agency that issued it as well as Suburban itself, but we're gonna save Suburban for last because I want to go there with all my ducks in a row before we go over there and accuse people of stuff.
You can drive. Have there been any other house fires?
This is Arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question? Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of Arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater exploded.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go bang. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Alright. Everything looks burned down again.
Mal.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. So I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in Arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair. How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Funny. Oh, if you're wondering, yeah, I am using a guide, but that's for the interview portions. I like looking around and finding clues, but the interview portions I'm just terrible at, to be honest. So, for convenience, I just use that. What exactly is around here? Anything on this side? No. Anything out back? No. Well, okay, I didn't look. Something probably out back. I can't see anything. Oh, what's this? What is this?
Hey, Biggs!
Regulator valve.
Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's
Suburban?
Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Oh.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fires.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Get you shouted, of course. Thank you. So what is Gulliver's Travel Agency?
Stop! LAPD!
See,
We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there! What?
There we go. So guess what? They're working together, maybe?
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
Oh.
I keep myself to myself.
The heck is this? Actually, you know what? It's probably good that I don't know.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Okay then. Anyways. Oh well, Suburban's like right there. Where's Gulliver's thing? Okay, let's go to Gulliver's then. Since
You're behind the wheel.
yeah, that's the thing about Cole, isn't it? Like he's constantly trying to one up himself. First was the buyer beware case. Then it became what the Black Dahlia case. Now it's this. Like seriously? Like he's right out the money every time, but I mean look what he's chasing. Is this company gives them
Detectives
stuff
Phelps and
then...
Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Wait a second. These are all to Catalina Island. Hold up. There's Steffens here.
Here they are. Steffens.
And the Sawyer.
The Sawyer family. Rosewood Avenue.
All of them to
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of L.A.
Well, he's looking at us straight, and he doesn't seem to be in cahoots for anything.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
So they are one, but they're involved in a promotion. Huh.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Yep. Look at that. That cop.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you...
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Alright, I guess next up we're going to Suburban Redevelopment.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed? Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike, Herschel. This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Leland Monroe.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Alright.
We came as soon as we could.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
About, maybe a week or two before.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Okay. So I guess we have to use the gas to fill up the balloon, okay. Interesting, okay. Oh, that's one, okay. Huh. Maybe this goes there, the balloon goes last.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
That's the gas bubble. So is this right? No. It needs to be next to the coil if it's going to ignite. So is this one in the middle?
Good, your regulator's in position.
Ah, okay. Then, no. Wait, no, yeah, it needs to be next to the coil. That way the bubble hits that, blows it up. This goes here.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Alright. Gas goes through, blows up the balloon, and creates an explosion.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
The InstaHeat factory, okay.
This town is going straight to hell.
You know the way. You can drive.
So where do you want to go?
And then what? Is it just coincidences and bad servicemen?
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Go inside.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Alright. Ivan Rasick. Is this...
Where does baby oil come from?
Okay, let's go to...
It's been a year. What's he waiting for?
I know that face.
Rasick.
That's the guy that busted all those...
Where is that?
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed.
What the hell?
You just call me stupid?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Use my intuition. Actually, no, I have a guide here. Stupid. Bad cop. Okay.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Lie then.
I think you're lying, Rasik. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Okay. One of them said Ryan and one of them said Varley.
What about Reginald Varley?
You know about Varley. He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasik?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Hey, buddy.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective. Run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
So he just got out.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Ray. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him. and keep quiet.
Let's see.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasic.
Which is for who? Walter, okay. Law and authority.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
An anarchist essay. What was the point of opening that? Also, is that real? Those are real words, huh? So you can actually read a full, like, 2 pages of this. Whatever. Next down the line is Matthew Ryan. Oh, these are a lot of these. Are these guys a part of like a cult or something?
Some light reading on the merciless capital.
Sorry about that. Yeah, there are like a bunch of these.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
That's weird, though. Ah. Reginald Varley. Here it is. What is this? A mosquito.
My company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Yeah, good God,
Varley has a problem with bugs.
Good God, you know, I never heard of these things, but good God, do I hate bugs. Seriously, it's like, I mean, they're partially the reason why I always stay inside nowadays. Like, when I was younger, I actually went outside a lot, but I kept getting bit up by bugs. Seriously, I come home with, like, legs covered in flybys and whatnot. It's like, that's kind of the reason why I hate flies now. I should knew these existed back then. Seriously.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's a favored choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
That's fine. Let's head over to Clemens'
Three
worksite
birds.
then.
Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
First, Clemens. What? Why is there like a loading screen? That is weird. Oh, we just skipped travel there, okay. Okay. So what?
You're behind the wheel.
Gonna get burned down.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
No.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Bad cop.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
There we go. Sorry about the noise.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
So the fires are all starting.
Instead hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in the settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Yeah, you do.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
No. But we did found both your anarchist pamphlets.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Alright. Guess next up is who now?
You can drive.
Varley, okay.
And where exactly are we going? Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel. LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Let's get him.
Come on, Varley! You can't keep running forever!
When is America going to understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving.
Oh wow, he is running fast.
You run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
Gotcha.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Next person is...
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
You'll have to excuse me if I skip that chase again, because, like I said, it's like time constraints and everything, so... I mean, I know I could just use Blender, but at the same time... I mean, it's like... This is... Share Factory is much faster and everything, and I don't feel like waiting an entire day for, what's it called? Videos to work like I did with...
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs. Arson Squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan.
I said... Son of a bitch.
Alright, let's go.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in! I'll take out the van!
Sworn to protect. They're sworn to protect people. Well, I'm sorry. Guys running and these guys are just in the way.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Easy to say, hard to do when he's running from us at full speed.
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
He's got an arson-related assault charge, and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
There we are.
Show me your hands! Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like
You can
to
drive.
be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Right. Then who could it be? It's either Ryan, Varley, or what's called the other guy.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Charging a suspect will close the case. Okay. So we can't charge anyone just yet.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Sorry. Matthew Ryan.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, we do. Do we? Yes, we do.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Well, I don't know. How about the fact that we found pamphlets in your locker?
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
Does not like them at all.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Oh, okay. Well, how about the fact that... Where was it? Here it is. Ivan Racic's statement.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay. So I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You'd just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread?
What was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
Right.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Well, it's certainly not good cop. But we can't accuse him of anything, considering we can't get any evidence from Suburban Redevelopment. So, bad cop.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Yes, you do.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You're asking the police how exactly they're gonna prove that you have a criminal record? Really?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Let's leave.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters
Talk
off
to the second
scot-free.
guy.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
I think his name is Phelps. He
Fair.
brought in that case for that poor lady killed near City Hall.
Interview room 2 is over here. Okay.
I want to make
Still
homicide.
layout. Okay.
You know you made it if you can get that desk.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you
that's
lying to
not
me,
wrong.
Varley?
That's wrong.
If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Because we found the burnt heater there, saying it was serviced by you. He's Varley, right? Yeah.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater serviced, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
No, you don't.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
No, actually, because Ryan just snitched you out.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
And finally, the Model
What would
70.
reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Are you?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
We found mosquito coils in your locker.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on. Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters out.
Charge suspect. Everything is linking back to Ryan. He's an anarchist, as well as the fact that the mosquito coils are supposedly from him.
You think the Vice boys get any on the side?
Let's charge him.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp by my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
I assume there's going to be another flashback here? Yes. Fireman. Oh, exotic meat. Oh.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Whatever. Next up is the next case in the game, which is... Oh! Oh, it's this case. Oh, wait, I gotta see this first. Yes, it is. Oh, no, it isn't. Whatever. But yeah, see you all next time.